Welcome to a slightly less hot session of the Heck Riders. I have lost track of the numbers though for the moment, and so we'll just say the next session for now. Does someone want to give us a recap for a shiny recap point?
I would, but I've already got one.
Well, in that case, you have to get rid of that one.
No, because
No, it was a full inspiration point.
it was a full inspiration point.
Oh, yes, you're right. Well, I mean, they stack.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, cool, sweet. In that case,
I mean, you can have a full inspiration point and also have the recap point, but the recap point goes away at the end of the session, whether you use it or not.
oh, sweet. Okay. In
Those
that
have
case,
always
yes.
been the rules, haven't they?
Yes. Probably. Let's blame the heat from last week. Talking of last week, we were doing a reenactment of what it would be like to live in hell.
We were
But
laughing.
yeah, we went. Yes, that's the one. But in game, we were visiting Mad Maggie and her collection of red caps and mad caps, and a little bit like the first time in an RPG game, they had a whole bunch of tasks for us, and so we sort of went round helping. So there was like a flaming skull. Was it or was it just a skull? There was
No,
a
flame skull.
Flame skull. Yeah, he'd lost a tooth, and I attempted to negotiate the return of his tooth and lost my teeth in the process. But I got them back in a soul coin. So, so there was also I'm trying to think. So because we went around the south side as well, and there was was it Grom, the big giant guy?
His name was Mickey.
Mickey. I'm not sure where I got Grom from. Oh, because that is a big giant from World of Warcraft. Just to show how geeky I am. So Mickey.
I mean, you're playing Dungeons and Dragons on a Monday night.
Yes.
Yeah, you're really letting the side down by being a geek, Mike.
Yes. So yeah, he was so fine. But he also had a bone stuck in his foot that we had to remove. Bone, spine, something that he'd stepped on. Oh yes, because the red caps had put it down there to make him walk funny, so they could do what they called the Mickey, which was like a weird walking dance thing. I can't remember if there were any other tasks other than the flower that was just in the corner. Nothing of great interest to it. But Delwyn got close, and
There were a couple of other tasks.
Oh, okay.
It was the gear, the demon gear
The demon gear
in the car.
Oh my God! Yes, yeah. We had to repair. Because it was the Kenkus that were trying to repair it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so we were able to, because the gear was demonic, I believe, and we had to make it infernal. If I'm getting it was one way around, but
Something
yeah, I think
that.
Yeah. So we got that working again.
There were some crows that were up to no good.
Weren't they the Kenku, or was that a different one?
No, it's a different one.
It was
Oh.
the imp crows, I think.
Imp crows.
The
Who were
imps.
trying to mess up Maggie's stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah, because they were trying to cause an assassination or something, weren't they? And yeah, because that was all done sort of secretly at night by Delwyn for the most part, and sort of led them into a trap of some description, which Zados didn't really see because you had just had an incredible stealth level at that stage. So I didn't see nothing. But I hear that you did very well at foiling their plot, so well done. And then we had so there was a big giant sort of rose flower thing in the corner. Maggie asked if we could get it to bloom. Delwyn, I think you touched it. I think you infused it with some spores, if I remember correctly. And then it opened and revealed a blue version of yourself, and you're now both pointing at each other, claiming that you're the real Delwyn. And I believe. Maggie wanted to take us on a dream sequence into Lulu's mind.
Yeah.
But we didn't.
And at the last minute, told us we'd need to be part of it.
Yes.
Yeah, she didn't explain it very well.
She said we'd be safe.
But only because she needs the memory or information or whatever it was. Like
It's you'll be her version of safe.
Yeah.
Yes.
We may be mentally scarred by what we see, though.
Well, regardless, I think Mike managed to hit all the salient points, so he can have a session point.
Yay.
A recap point. Ooh. No, I don't think that music's going to cut it.
But yeah, we thought the flower was going to explode or something. Yeah, that's fair.
So
why
yes,
did I decide it was a good idea to not prepare charm person?
Because
The
nothing in here is
first time in a
person.
while, yeah, exactly. The first time I was like, I don't need that spell. Let's get rid of it.
Let's hope your counterpart felt the same.
Okay, what the fuck?
I am confused. And that doesn't happen that often.
well, the last thing I remember, we were in a fight in the woods.
Yes.
Yes, that is.
You didn't do too well in that fight, unfortunately.
No.
Well, fuck you too.
Wow, you're mean.
I'm going to step up next to Sen. And a bit further, and cast Detect Evil and Good. I think I've got it. Hang on, let me just double check I've got it prepared. Don't. Fuck. Never mind. Delwyn's.
I don't know what
So-
that is, but that is not Delwyn. I'm Delwyn.
Either of you want to try and bid for what is going on?
Yes. I am.
Is the area filled with spores at the moment?
Not that you can see.
Okay. I shall attempt to pass through. My aim is to stand here, blocking off the other way. If anyone wishes to intervene, / make me roll.
Delwyn will intervene.
Okay.
Before
Which
you
one?
get to...
Out here or
no, so like before the first dead body.
oh, okay. So yeah, all the way back here.
Yeah, I said I warn you, the area might be okay for me to breathe. It's probably not okay for you to breathe.
I see. Okay.
I
That's
gesture at
what-
the dead bodies.
That's points for that one. He at least is concerned with us.
Does either of them look more like Delwyn than the other looks like Delwyn?
Okay, roll perception checks.
I would love to.
Delwyn unfortunately cannot roll this perception check.
That's fair. Is the other Delwyn solely focused on convincing the others, or is he also like up to nefarious things in my direction? Is he preparing a spell, for example?
Okay, you can also roll perception. Okay, Sen. They're identical.
Guidancing myself.
Fair.
Zados. They are... Okay,
Yes, I got one.
Dagomir. Yes, they are... Yeah, apart from some obvious cosmetic differences, they do appear... They could be brothers.
So they look functionally identical.
Yes, Zados, they look exactly the same, apart from, cosmetic differences, like the fact that one of them is paler and has blue hair now.
Do they both have like the flower in the
And
breathing
if you
apparatus?
actually look, you can see that I'm just going out on a limb here and saying that maybe Delwyn has like a small nick on his ear or something from something long ago, or there is like a mark on his hand, or it's just some kind of physical thing that happened.
Like a
Just-
scar.
Like a scar.
So from when he died, maybe.
I mean, that would be under the clothes.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, just to clarify, when you say Delwyn, do you mean this one?
Do you mean the other one?
Yes.
So something that Delwyn had before any of us met him.
Yes.
That kind of thing.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
so they both have
So both of them have it.
Both. Right. Okay. So they are. And do they both have the flower breathing apparatus thing?
No.
So only
So
what I will currently refer to as
the difference
our Delwyn.
is that new Delwyn, who might be old Delwyn, who knows, blue Delwyn,
yeah, Blue Delwyn.
Delwyn.
he's
Winter
his
Delwyn.
gear is his gear looks plant-like. So
Okay.
he's got a bow, which is made of wood, and it's got looks like a tree tendon thing.
Oh, I see. Like the branches are like the bow is still growing, kind of slightly. Okay.
Yeah, it seems like it's all one piece of wood rather than having it been strung.
Okay.
But it's still the bit that's you can still go ding with the bow that's there. He's got a sword by his waist that looks like it's made of wood,
If either of you
and he's
kn-
got the armor that he's wearing looks
Bark?
Yes, like bark.
I get what you're putting down. I just go.
What
we have-
does my role give me, Ryan?
He is maintaining a relaxed but alert stance.
And there is a
He
question in,
He is ready to throw down
but he
at
is
a
not.
moment's notice, but he is not throwing down yet.
And there's a question in the Discord for you.
Sen kind of like motions to the non doppelganger people. And I think we need to have a console real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, Delwyn has been a violent sort before, and if we leave this too long, I think they're going to try and kill each other.
Most
Well-
assuredly, yes.
How do we know? Will they definitely fight each other? Can they not both coexist?
Oh, I think they will fight each other.
Okay. Do we?
Do we actually have an issue with there being two of them?
The blue one is very mean.
Mean?
Well, he's quite just short, it seems.
Yes. Agreed. That's not usually a sentence for death, though.
No, but it's not our responsibility to take care of him either. We've kept that one's points to the non-blue one. That one's body in sight all the time.
Yes.
How
Then
much?
again, we don't know why he came back from the dead.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. If we manage, okay. Can I shout across to the both of them? If you're
this little-
hiding, if you're hiding anything about your resurrection process or your reincarnation process, now is an extremely good time to tell us.
I woke up when I fell out of that fucking flower.
Uh-huh. Okay.
What's your relationship to that hag? I'll say to the blue one.
Never seen her before in my life. Never seen her before.
Insight?
Why hesitation?
Because he was about to say in my life.
Yeah, that's what worries me, to be honest. 28.
Fuck me. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, he's. You're getting a sense of confusion and belligerence from this one.
So basically normal. That's fine. Um,
Do we think shapeshifter, or do we
I
think
don't know.
worse? If he's a
Oh,
shapeshifter,
maybe we could get him to cast Moonbeam on himself, and if he is a shapeshifter,
yes, that's what I was thinking. Well, we could get them to cast Moonbeam on each other.
on
at
each
this
other,
point.
yes.
There we go. Watch as neither of them have it prepared. Let's just see. Delwins, do you have Moonbeam prepared?
Yes.
Yes.
One sec. Oh!
What's
We
your
don't-
bonus on insight?
Jeez. That's 4. Plus 4.
Plus 4,
Plus
okay.
Two of them lied to each other. Oh, Jesus.
He is now very much watching Delwyn for signs of spellcasting.
Woof.
Wow. Well, at least it's disadvantage. It was going to get better.
I'll say in sort of a lower voice to Zados and Zen, look, there are 2 of them, which is an ideal,
Yes.
but we don't know anything about the Delwyn we've been traveling with anyway.
We don't
So-
know anything about the Del with the other one either. So
No, exactly. So, and that one hasn't killed us in our sleep, so maybe we
That's
just have 2 Delwyns now.
maybe.
What are your intentions towards each other?
And towards us.
Yes.
That's more important, that one. I mean, well, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this moralistically at this point. They're the same person, so I can't really say. Is this suicide or murder?
I have no issue with you, my boon companions. Although I would have thought you would have treated me a little bit better than allowing whatever that is to pile up my corpse around.
Oh, very nice.
With disadvantage.
It's
Sen all of a sudden goes, oh.
Nice.
Yeah, he appears to be being truthful right now.
Okay, so he's just upset that there is another Delwyn.
You say that, but like that one, I'll point to Rich's Delwyn, for want of a better way to explain it. But like, he has saved our lives quite a few times, been very useful. And you're blue.
If
Which-
that
Yeah, you didn't bring me back.
Yes,
because
but we didn't bring him back either.
no, we didn't do that either. It was a very confusing couple of days.
Do you either of you have any idea why there are 2?
No.
No.
And from the sounds of it, there aren't 2. You just, on my point to Darwin, you just said that I'm in your corpse. So what is this plant suit that you're wearing?
Looks at the flower. Maybe I grew another one.
Grew another what?
Hold on.
We don't grow bodies, whatever you are.
I don't know that for sure. I'm going to point that out. There's a lot of unknowns around this whole thing. I mean,
When we fought that hag, right? When the first Delwyn body we were traveling with died, and then came back as you, and I'll point to Rich's Delwyn. The hag said that that one of you that was her baby. Am I remembering that right? Sen, Zedos?
I think she said that that you'd been stolen.
Yes, she did mention that.
So maybe
There's only one of us here who's been born out of a plant, and it's certainly not me.
Yes. But
Yes.
but you did come back from the dead under suspicious circumstances. So let's not point too
Yes.
many fingers in glass houses.
on your own, by the way.
Yes.
If there was a priest involved or a cleric of some kind, perhaps a druid on the outer lines, maybe a bard, but we're not judging here. Then we could go, yes, you came back, and that's fine. You came back all upon your own.
Happens all the time.
Well, with the help of the
Oh.
plant, we think.
Yes, when you cast a spell to revive someone, that's you asking a god. A god can surely go, I'm going to bring that person on my own recognizance.
They can.
I could
but
have been
they
one
don't.
of those. Ah, they could.
Yeah, but they don't.
I have a way to settle this, but I need a short rest. No, I need a long rest before I
Okay.
can.
Does it matter if there are two of you? Are you two happy to exist together?
Or very far apart. That might be better or safer.
Because there's an old body and a new body, but if we're basing it off of plants, some trees send up like suckers, which are sort of clones of themselves.
I mean, fungus can clone themselves, and you're both big on the fungus.
Yes.
That is true. Do you, by the way, Blue Delwyn, do you know where you are? Have a gander skyward for a bit. You'll figure it out. No. This is hell. We're not dead, by the way. Just so we're clear.
Hey,
I mean,
Blue
that
Delwyn.
is-
Could we stop with the Blue Delwyn thing? I'm Delwyn. Call him Fake Delwyn.
Well,
I'm just
no,
calling
that's-
him Dead Delwyn, so.
I can live with that.
As long as
Blue
he
Delwyn.
gets a name too.
Blue Delwyn.
Right.
What exactly do you remember?
Okay, so we had all our fun and games in Baldur's Gate,
Like?
like the shield,
True.
the crow which stapled it to its
Wait.
arm. All that stuff that happened in the bathhouse, the mold which attacked Zados, and then we were traveling on our way to Candlekeep with Rhea. I guess this didn't come to hell, and we got ambushed on the road. I
Yeah.
was on my horse, and then all of a sudden I was falling out of that
Who did you get ambushed by?
by
Now-
some dead people.
Out of
And-
character, I thought that's not what happened, is it? Because Delwyn went down, then got back up again through healing, and then went down again.
Ryan's a bit fuzzy on that.
DM is buffering.
This is more DM than he is telling us a factual story, correct?
He
He
is
is-
telling us a story that is in line with what we remember.
Yes,
Okay, cool. That's fine. Then.
yes. This isn't me trying to catch you out.
Okay. Can I
In
ask,
this way,
so,
anyway.
so I will ask then, Dead Delwyn, what was the name of the family that we fucked over very badly in Baldur's Gate?
Van Pampers.
Like that I was well, damn. Well, there goes that problem. Well, they have the same memories as far as I can tell.
The question is, so the hag that attacked us, what is your relationship to the hag? The witchy thing?
There is none.
There is none. But she seemed to know you, and I seem to remember there was a level of recognition.
Or the flower.
That was my assumption.
Given the
Oh, yeah.
and points to the giant flower version, I think that might be key here.
The flower doesn't look like the flower that Dead Delwyn has intact, does it?
I thought it did.
It looked like a giant version of it, but red.
It is the same flower.
Yeah, the
A
red.
giant,
Oh, okay.
a giant red version of the same flower. Yes.
If I move a little bit, does the plant point at Delwyn or at the flower?
Say that again, please.
I remember last session, as I got near the plant, either the plant or the.
Oh, it was
or
facing you like it would face the sun,
So what is it doing now?
hanging limply.
In
Like
it's
dead?
dead.
Roll nature.
Hmm.
Could be.
I do not think we are going to resolve this here. Neither of you have ill will towards each other at the present moment.
No.
Of course not.
No. He's
That's
a
your lying
great
voice.
guy, I'm sure.
That's your lie.
What if neither of you is real?
It's a distinct possibility.
Or what if you are as real as each other?
Does it matter though? If you are both Delwyn and have the same goals, surely you could accomplish more together.
I mean, are either of you aware of the long-term effects of smoking that plant thing? I don't know either, but could this be one of them?
No.
I tell you what, we could always ask Mad Maggie.
Yes.
Oh yes, she's proven to be a reliable source of information.
But she's also the sister of the weird hag who killed you and killed you.
You're one of you.
One or more of you.
Yes. There we go. Well, she's actually been a fairly reliable source of information. She hasn't lied to us yet.
She's creepy as shit, but she tells the truth.
Yes.
Well, she
That's-
still needs things from us, so hopefully she's still inclined to be helpful.
Yes.
The thing with hags in general and fae and is a broad scope is that they'll tell you the truth, but they may leave things out. So I think maybe visiting Maggie would be a good choice here to show what we have accomplished or not, or whatever this is.
She wanted the plant to bloom. It has
Yes.
not bloomed. It
It
will
did. It
it-
bloomed briefly.
briefly. I don't think that's what she wanted.
Well, should we go check though?
I mean, well,
we
if
have
you were
no idea what she wanted.
on a technicality, when you're dealing with the fae, you fulfilled the bargain by making it bloom, even if only briefly.
Yeah.
Yes, they hate that, but they will agree with it.
Fair.
Right, back to Maggie. Lulu,
Yes.
you don't happen to have like true sight or anything like that, do you?
I can see that I've got double one of my friends now. Yay!
Okay, that's helpful. Thank you, Lulu.
So just looking at her senses, and
Yeah, I don't think she does. She can speak telepathy. She uses telepathy.
yeah, she's got telepathy. Got 120-foot flying speed.
I really don't want that little in my head. No.
I have
She has all of
forgotten
those
to
things,
remove something from this list.
though. Okay.
The aura that she's got.
Does she not have that, or does she have that?
She does not have that aura.
Okay, not yet.
Not
All
yet.
right.
Okay. That's
So
good.
don't use that aura.
Okay, that's fine. I will try to play as if I don't know it's there.
Thank you.
I didn't actually read it, so I have no idea what it does. But
Mhm.
Right.
well, I
Should we
think
go back to the creepy lady then?
yes.
Mhm.
Can everyone go back to the creepy lady, and we'll ask her about whatever this malarkey is.
Sounds like a grand idea. After you, dead Delwyn.
You, Delwyn.
Oh no, Delwyn, I insist.
Okay. Can I?
Let's all go together.
Let's all go together.
In 3, 2, 1, walk.
Okay. I will.
Nobody moves.
Yeah.
Like
Ryan and me are on the same page.
That gets down there. Is like, oh, for fuck's sake.
right.
Can I flip a coin?
How I could paralyze both of you, and then I could have the skeletons pick you both up.
No, you couldn't.
I could try.
You could try.
I wouldn't advise trying.
Okay.
See, now I think they're both real.
Okay.
Yes.
How about if I stand between you and then
remember
can you go?
Remember Death Field.
Is it instant death though?
I don't know. It probably isn't very good for anyone who breathes, but the skeletons might be fine.
Yeah. How about if the skeletons formed a barrier between the two of you? Would that be acceptable?
It's not whether there's a barrier between us, but I'm not having my back to him.
I'm
Then
having my back to
stare at
him.
each other and
Well,
walk.
What if you both look
why
at
don't
each
you
other
sidestep?
and one of you, you sidestep.
Go like
your
a
way there.
crab.
That's
Yeah.
just stupid.
So is this conversation, but here we are.
Not as stupid as standing here infinitely.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to go and get Maggie and bring her to us.
Ah, that's a good
If
idea.
the mountain won't go to Pelor, then Pelor must come to the mountain. Yeah,
Otherwise,
if I'm able to, just go and find Maggie and bring her.
Okay, she's still stirring the cauldron.
The flower bloomed. We need your help.
They bloomed it. They bloomed your flower.
Who's she looking at?
The skull.
The
skull
skull.
of her sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got.
That's interesting, because I crushed that skull to powder. If that is the same sister.
She's got several skulls of it, doesn't she?
Maybe.
On her belt, like.
I don't know if that's just other sisters.
Oh yeah.
She has mentioned in the previous session. She mentioned the two other sisters with the pair of skulls.
Would you mind? We are having a bit of a seeing double.
Very well.
You've been stuck here with the madcaps a while, haven't you?
I brought them with me.
Yes. Yeah, I'll head back and bring
So,
her.
so you have Maggie following along. Actually, no. Maggie doesn't walk. Maggie rides on the shoulder of Mickey.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Mickey. So,
Oh. Bit of spittle just launches out as soon as she sees the two Delwins, bursts out cackling, and then holds up the skull to show. Didn't work, did it?
Sorry, did
it
she
didn't
say-
work.
Did she say
Yeah.
did or didn't?
Didn't. She said it
What
didn't.
were you What were you hoping it would do, Maggie?
She's used this trick before.
What, to try and recover from death, or?
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. She grows herself a new body. But
Why
something went
has this one-
wrong. I
What was
don't
that?
know. This is the first time that this one has been used.
There are more.
Oh, I couldn't possibly say.
So, is Are they like clones of each other, or?
Oh.
I thought I
Let
had
me give you a hint. There's only one soul.
Right.
How do we tell which one of them has the soul?
Oh. Not gonna tell you.
That's
It's
Right,
so,
so, right.
much more tantalizing to watch you agonize over it.
Okay, so there's three possibilities here. Dead Delwyn has the soul and Plant Delwyn doesn't.
Yes.
Plant Delwyn has a soul and Dead Delwyn doesn't. Neither of them have it, or both of them have it.
Or
Four
they never had one at all.
Yes, that is also 5 possibilities. And probably some others.
I don't like this.
No.
Based off of the soul coin that I've got and my previous, I don't, probably not my previous background, but is there any way, like, do the souls give off an aura or anything like that?
Okay. Soul coins are about 5 inches across and about an inch thick, minted from internal iron. Each coin weighs 1/3 of a pound, as is inscribed in infernal writing, and a spell that magically binds a single soul to the coin. Because each soul coin has a unique soul trapped within it, each has a story.
I think my skeleton has one of the soul coins.
Bearing in mind...
Oh, go on.
Sorry, Karen, go.
How does one make new soul coins?
I think you sell your soul to a devil and they just yank it out at you.
I can't just grab. We can't just use it to grab one of our souls and.
Oh, you are asking if we have an empty one.
Yes.
No.
No, I
think-
think they're made with... Okay. Seriously, no judgment here, because I actually don't care.
Oh,
Does
Mike,
one of you think that you don't have a soul? That's not a deal breaker for me, I'm just curious. Do you both say that you have the soul?
This is Rich trying to think how Darwin would answer the question.
No, that's fine. Whilst you do that, Mike, you've spent a
Hello.
long rest holding a soul coin, right?
I have, yes.
Oh no. That's bad.
Wait, actually,
In that case,
did we long rest before opening the flower?
yes.
Yeah.
And yes, I have.
Okay, there are things that you can do with a soul coin. A soul coin has 3 charges. If you're a creature carrying the coin can use its action to expend 1 charge from the soul coin and do one of the following. You can drain life. You siphon away some of the soul's essence and gain 1d10 temporary hit points. Query. You telepathically ask the soul a question and receive a brief telepathic response which you can understand. The soul knows only what it knew in life, but it must answer you truthfully and to the best of its ability. The answer is no more than a sentence or 2 and might be cryptic. And freeing a soul. Different section. You can free. However, you do know that you can free a skull. You can free a soul from the coin.
Do I get the impression that asking it a question will drain its life in a similar way that the drain essence seems to take something from the soul within? Like, is it a open and free dialogue, or is this I am draining its life to force it to answer a question? And I appreciate I might not know, but is there... do I get particularly evil vibes from the idea of asking it a question, or?
Okay, so
I know
you
that the one that
you can use it up. It's not the same thing as freeing it. Sorry, Brad. What were you going to ask or say?
I know that the one that the skeleton is holding is very angry and very unhappy, and is quite clearly evil.
Is the soul coin trying to talk to me at all?
You just get a feeling of despair emanating off your coin.
Did you say it has to answer truthfully?
To the best of its abilities.
Okay. Hypothetically, and actually I might re-huddle with these guys here. Hypothetically, if we release a soul, it will enter an empty body, presumably. An empty vessel. If one of them is missing a soul,
We see which one goes for.
yeah, but what happens if a soul enters a body that already has a mind?
I'm assuming she's just studying this, right?
Yeah, she's pacing between you two. Go.
And she's unfazed by the air.
Fascinating. She is.
In that case, I am going to cast Detect Thoughts and get Maggie's surface thoughts.
Ooh.
Okay. What does she need to do?
She doesn't.
For surface thoughts, there's not.
Oh, surface thoughts. It's
Just the
a-
surface thoughts.
Okay.
If she has an intelligence of 3 or more.
No, yeah. Make a wisdom saving throw.
That checks out.
Give me
Oh,
a sec.
you're in a madman's head. This is not a good place to be. This is like Psychonauts all over again.
Am I getting a madness roll?
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll or?
I need to find the madness rules. Okay, roll me a D100, please.
I shall. 30.
Ooh, congratulations! You're now incapacitated, and you spend the duration screaming, laughing, or weeping. I'm going to say all three at random intervals.
Okay.
Roll a D10.
8.
Oh no.
You are out for 8 minutes.
8 minutes. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, I was waiting for hours. Okay.
So we're standing there having this discussion. All of a sudden, you just feel over.
Is there any way to work out if he was casting Detect Thoughts?
Yeah, I spellcast. It's the SM.
SNM, yeah. So we see him cast a spell, and then just and that's probably bad.
He's just on the floor going, "Nah!" crying big lizard tears.
I don't even have tear ducts.
I think that's related to whatever he just tried to do. I think we shouldn't do whatever. We'll ask him when he recovers.
Yes.
Lulu, can you be a comfort animal for a bit? One of them has a soul.
I mean, I can ask my soul what
As
it
long
would
as-
do if we returned it to a host.
You want to give the coin you have to one of those two.
Well,
See
I
what
want to
happens.
free the soul.
Uh,
I'm making the assumption that it will return to the nearest host, empty host.
possibly.
But again, I could also be wrong. So I don't really know what I'm doing here. Have they been edging towards each other? Okay.
with a knife out, probably. Each.
Are they just eyeing each other up at the moment?
If your theory is correct about the soul, then maybe freeing the soul while they're next to them. Ask the soul itself and see if it's.
I have a
It
thread
can-
I'd like to test.
Just press the button.
Ah!
What theory would you like to test?
Hope it's
What does-
whatever, better than whatever theory he had.
What does Blue Delwyn say to that?
Sorry, which test? What now?
I have a theory I'd like to test.
I also have a theory I'd like to test.
Excellent. If you're really me, you know what that test is. Can he make a con save, please?
Joe, it might be the rest of this scene, I'm afraid.
That's a real shame because I had an idea.
He needs to make a con save, hey?
Yes, please.
That's a 16.
Where is my DC on Foundry?
Normally, it's your DC is 15 at the moment.
It's at the top row of spellbook.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, okay, then nothing happens. Interesting.
What was the experiment?
Yes, I am curious.
I tried to activate the spores,
It did not work on him.
or he's stronger than I thought.
Well.
Actually, there's a
Say-
point.
Sados, do you want to ask the soul point if released, would it go into a new
Oh,
life?
actually, no, he would have failed.
Oh, okay.
So he actually failed the check. Yeah, he will take the damage from that.
Is there a particular reason why he failed? Like, did he just... Is the DC different, or can you not tell me?
It's my boo-boo. I forgot to change his constitution when I changed all of his other stats.
Ah,
Or rather, actually, I failed to change the stat block for this one. I must have changed it for the token rather than for the stat block. So that was actually... Your constitution's 13, right?
it is, yes.
Yes, in that case, so he ended up rolling a 14 total.
Ah. Then he may or may not take 5 damage.
And as a reflexive action, you're going to need to make a constitution save yourself.
Please, I want you
Hang
to
on,
succeed.
watch this. There you go. You can now click the con button, the save DC 16 constitution thing there to roll your con save.
Oh, click that instead, is it?
Yes.
That's a private thing. I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
yeah.
rolled privately. We can't see it.
Oh, damn. Okay, hang on.
I can
Swap
roll
that
a
to public
saving throw.
rolls. Yeah, right. Just give me a con save. Okay, you take 9 cold damage.
Of course. So, I think they both just tried to spore each other.
No,
Oh.
he is not immune to the spores like I am.
Ah.
Ugh, the hell was that? He's looking at his own he looks at his own hands confused. And it's like, meant to do that.
Right. I think the cold one is not real. I don't know what I'm basing this on, but at this point, I don't
I
have
will-
much else.
Strap
Ah.
on the mask and activate symbiotic entity.
Are we rolling for initiative now?
I mean, I'm not actively fighting him. I am just gaining the infusion from it. So it's up to him whether he decides to combat me.
I have
tough.
a potential solution.
You can stop me from putting the mask on, I guess, and if you want to do it.
No. 7% has no intention for this. Rather than fight him, which expends our resources, he stays here. We go our way. We can stay with Mad Maggie.
He vanishes in a flurry of snowflakes and reappears here.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
I don't think Del would ever vanish in a flurry of snowflakes, so we'll go with that. Maggie, do you want to study him?
He's more than welcome to stay.
That'll do.
Do you know which one has a soul?
Yes.
But you won't tell us.
What would we have to do for you to tell us? I do not like that face.
You've just asked the hag, given the hag a blank check.
Well, it's not a check that she can cash, though. He hasn't said he'll agree to it.
Yeah, I said, what would we have to do? Not, I will do anything. I did not say that. So.
No, you didn't. Thank all the lords of heaven.
Yeah, I'm not that stupid to make such a blind promise, especially in hell.
Let me give you a nightmare.
That seems suspiciously reasonable. How long for?
Let's say can either have a nightmare that lasts 5 nights all at once, or 2 nightmares. No, 3 nightmares that can be inflicted any time from now to eternity.
Well, based off the noises you just made, I'm ruling that one out. So was it 5 nights of one nightmare?
It's basically you'll either have a nightmare and you'll experience the nightmare for 5 nights all in a row, or you will have that nightmare 3 times, but you know they won't happen all in a row, but they'll happen randomly, or rather when she decides.
I don't like it because on the face of it, the one with the lower numbers seem better. Because nightmare implies that I'm asleep, but okay.
So did he just teleport there and is cowering, or is he continuing to sort of skulk away?
He has moved back. He's gained some distance, and he is once again standing ready. He's still listening to the discussion, but he is not in. But he's gained some distance from you.
Lulu, Sen, what are your opinions on hag-based nightmares in exchange for finding
Your
out?
thoughts and
Finding
potential
out.
psychosis that you are risking.
The nightmares cause permanent psychosis.
Yes.
I have a look at that hag and go, and look back at you and go, have you seen her? Yes.
I mean, you could look down at Dag.
and then look at that. That's not going well, and I have a feeling I know what he did. That was a surface level of crap that he tried to look at. She's going to be plumbing the depths of that mind to inflict
Is there any way
upon
to bring
you.
him back, like early, or is he just like down for 8 minutes?
Am I still raving?
Roll a d8. Okay. You're still down for the moment.
This is not something that we could cure. Like this is like a lesser restoration type thing to cure his mind rather than like a heal.
It's outside of my realm.
Yeah, it'd be a
Just-
lesser
just so
resting
I-
type thing.
Okay.
Temporary insanity.
Or I believe calm emotions.
That'll do it.
Okay. Can I ask a question of the soul coin that I have in my possession?
You can. What are you going to ask it?
Yeah, that's what I'm just.
This is about as tense as I was thinking it was going to be, so I'm happy.
I'm thinking along the lines of because I'll try and form it with Sen because I kind of don't want to go this alone. Because I've already explained that I plan to ask Soul a question. I'm thinking if you were freed, what would you do, or what are your intentions, or is that too vague?
If you were freed, would you inhabit the nearest available host body, or would you go back to, or would you pass on to your next life, whatever that might be?
If you were freed, would you inhabit the closest empty vessel,
That's good.
or pass on? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to type it so it commits it to the chat. So that is what I ask the soul coin.
If I could inhabit the nearest empty vessel, I'd do that. Is the answer you get.
Interesting.
It's not
Mag-
exactly an answer.
No. Maggie,
Yes.
what happens if a different soul meets tries to enter a non-occupied sentient creature?
You know, it's never come up. I'd be excited to see.
At very worst, you release a soul into the ether. See what happens.
No, the very worst is we give a potentially very dangerous soul physical form, possibly in the body of one of our friends.
Who has access to a whole bunch of talent.
I mean, if we're discussing ultimate worst case scenario.
Well, the way-
Delwind,
yes.
what are your feelings
Yes.
about souls? And whether you have one/need one?
Well, I'm the real one, so I've definitely got one.
Well, I think you're both real, but I don't want to open up that philosophical can of worms.
I'm not having a hallucination, I think. And although given where we are, that is in the cards. I'm very confused. I was having a normal day and I thought I'd gotten close to something, and now I'm confused again. Right.
You were not. You call any of this normal, even before he showed up.
It's relatively normal. for us. This is outside the realms of normal.
That was weird.
Ah, welcome back.
Kind of want to try again. No.
Perhaps
No.
try.
Do try again.
Right. Considering what organization Dag was brought up in,
Mm-hmm.
does it sound like this is actually the clone spell?
Roll Arcana with advantage.
Where is that? Oh, there it is. Can I boot myself with the guidance beforehand?
Sure.
Come on. There it is. The same. 9.
What is it with rolling with advantage and disadvantage today, and it's just coming up
Getting the same
doubles?
number. Yeah.
Has that happened for? Oh no, it hasn't happened for everyone.
I'll
Three in a
ask
row.
Sen in any case. Sen.
Yes.
So, I knew of a person who had cloned themselves many times,
Yeah.
and they all started trying to kill each other.
Right.
Do you think this is what is happening here? They used powerful magic to do so.
I will make. Is Arcana check? Yeah.
Arcana.
Brian,
I've
can
got
you
this.
just quickly double check Discord?
23.
I'm not seeing anything. Oh, that didn't ping for me. Uh, 23.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. This could be a weird hag application of a clone spell.
Your theory may be correct. The problem is we still don't know which one of them is the clone. No, wait, yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
That one is the clone then.
We know which. If this is the clone spell, we know which one is a clone, but it doesn't necessarily make him less real.
It doesn't explain that problem.
What the coming
Yes.
back from the dead problem?
Yes, because the Delvin we have definitely died.
Yes.
So our Delvin doesn't have a soul. That one does.
Now, is not having a soul a problem? And secondly,
Not
Is
Here,
there a-
no.
is,
Here
is
it's advantageous.
and is there a issue with having a clone running around?
Yes.
I mean,
Would you like a clone of you running around?
I might have fun. Might be good to have like a twin brother kind of thing going on. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I'd have no problem with it other than just like there's no replacing this. Come on.
yeah, life holds a slightly different meaning to me. So,
It does to me as well.
okay. So, are you suggesting? Are you suggesting that there can only be one for you to
Yeah.
be comfortable?
Multiverse is a big place. You don't have to live on the same plane of existence.
Yes.
That question is for both of you, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean,
Yeah, because I'm just looking very intently at the other Delwyn, because if I give an answer, I look at him, I think, and I say to him directly, I think we both know the answer to that, don't we?
I think we do.
big ol' fight.
I don't know who I
And they've both saved our lives at some point or another.
yes.
They are the same person. One of them
They are
has a
not the
soul.
same person. Let's just stop this right now. They are not the same person.
No,
I mean-
they're like twins.
Ah,
They look alike or they look similar, but they have their childhood has been the same experiences, but adulthood, their paths have diverged when one of them
Yes.
died. And
The one also died.
yes, but one of them got better, and the other one was reborn.
So we have a Buddhist and whatever
And
that
a-
is.
And a Hindu, would it?
I guess, yes. I think we come down on the fact that we have no idea what we're going to do here, and this is a theological discussion.
Yeah. So from Zados's point of view, I'm happy with you both existing.
Same.
My concern is that you two are not happy with each other existing.
Indeed.
I also don't like the measuring tool, but I.
And then I imagine that at some point you're going to try to kill each other.
Yes,
That's
Which means that
certainly
we
what
have-
happened with Manchun.
we have to choose.
Do we? We just heal up the winner.
Well, I feel that they're asking for us to pick a side to show our
Oh.
loyalty.
Not asking, waiting.
Waiting. Okay. I mean,
The thing is, we've been with this Delwyn through hell,
Literally.
literally. So
yeah.
Yes.
I'm
And-
inclined
and-
to side with that one.
So.
Does anyone know if that one dies here? They're just gonna go wherever their soul's gonna go, wherever they're gonna go. I'm not condemning that one to hell.
Or is there just going to be another Delwyn along? Like you meet one and it's like buses, they all come at once.
It does make this Delwyn particularly confusing though, because this one doesn't have a soul, but is our
Yes.
friend. Do you want a soul?
I mean,
I'm indifferent. It doesn't
I-
change who I am or what I do.
I've
If I am even the one who doesn't have a soul.
I have made my decision. Do we have access to paper or anything like that? like so-
paper?
Sen has paper.
Yeah.
Basically, I kind of want
You got
to
a
signal
notebook.
I kind of want to signal to the group which one I've picked without revealing it to the. Delwyn.
Doing
yeah,
like a secret ballot.
So Sen writes down what his pick is. He writes down, this is the one I want to save. This is the one I want to keep traveling with us.
Yes.
This one.
That's interesting.
Do you want to all send yours privately to me, and then I'll tell you what the secret ballot comes out as?
We're like, "Well, we're not in
Sure.
agreement. That's the problem.
Sure, let's do that.
So I probably want to put it in that chat.
I'll ask Mad Maggie
Well
whilst,
done,
whilst
Joe.
they're waiting. Do you have a preference?
Oh.
Or are you just in it for the journey?
The anguish of your friends is exquisite. Once that is gone, then I would quite happily take one of you in. Can work for your keep. I'm sure I have uses for one of you.
Like we're writing these things down, I hear this laugh like, oh, somebody asked her something creepy or something.
So, Mr. DM, what is the results of the secret poll?
Well, it's a 2-to-1.
Before you reveal the answer, this is just like when Ryan says the answer. Is this you out loud saying it to me, or is it just still within? Like, I want to know at what point I act.
So we will. So the idea is we've written them down, and we're kind of showing our answers to each other. So
But basically, until if you guys are about to say, we have decided, and the decision is, Delwyn will do something before you give the answer.
Okay.
So Ryan can reveal, but just
Yeah.
So,
I just want to know if it's in character revealing to me.
So
not
we
to you.
find-
If you want, you can take off your headphones.
so,
And I can give you the thumbs up when it's safe to put them back on.
so what would happen?
Okay.
I think would be we'd. Oh, okay. He's taking off the headphones. Okay, cool.
All right, so Dagomir abstained, and the other two have both said travel with dead Delwyn, or green Delwyn, or Rich's Delwyn.
I like having a Delwyn around. I just
You're
never
not-
mind which.
You're not very particular about which one.
No. Yeah.
That's
No.
fine.
But
I mean,
yeah,
we
I
are
trust
probably
your
going to
judgment.
we are probably going to have to kill the other one now.
I'm fine with it.
But
well, I
fine.
think we should announce what side, and then it's up to
American
them.
Well,
fucking.
I'm going to have to
rivals.
bring Delwyn back into this now, so there's any
Yes.
discussion he's going to be overhearing.
yeah,
So it's up to them what they do with the answer.
yes.
Okay. So I'll step forward, not too far. Only
Death field, yeah.
well, that, and I don't want to have two sets of fire coming towards me. We've made our decision, and the person we wish to continue traveling with is.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Either you'll pick me, and we both go on together, or you don't pick me, and I could die here. Either way, I must act. The real Delwyn would not cower behind some scrap heap. The real Delwyn would not cower to the plant, and the real Delwyn does not wield a bow. And then I cast Blight on him.
Okay, well, you're going to be rolling initiative.
It's
Okay.
like as the white go. Well, it's a good thing because we chose you. And
All right,
That
I'm
would
just
be
going
really
to. Oh no, that's the wrong tool.
Skeletons. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna have to charge.
Standard.
2, 3, 4.
How?
Nice.
Oh, I don't have a initiative. Hold on. Where's
Wait,
my?
is that an-
Oh, there we go. Sorry.
No, it's not. It's not a skills check. That's fine.
Can't even roll good initiative. It's definitely a fake Delwyn.
We are okay to well, we are okay to fight in here. Like Maggie's not going to kick us out, is she?
Well, she said that we couldn't cause trouble to her or her
Stuff.
her stuff. So as long as we don't break anything.
And she's got to have known she was stirring the pot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
I-
once again, letter of the law. If she said that, she's a face. She's got to abide by it.
I think any damage that we cause in this immediate area, we've already made the payment of our internal suffering. If I've judged Maggie's character correctly.
Checks out.
Well, I'm giving the two Delwyns a surprise round.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
So, Sen, you're surprised. Delwyn.
Interestingly, if he is a plant creature, he makes the save at disadvantage
I think he takes max damage as well.
and takes max damage.
Oh,
He's gonna just buff.
He is a plant type.
If you target a plant creature or magical plant, damn.
Yeah, the damage is gonna go way up.
Oh!
Is that 64 then?
Yeah.
well, you're assuming that he's still a plant type.
Okay.
Yeah.
No effect on undead. You're actually immune. Good job. Our Delwyn is immune to blight. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're
He,
undead, but
he
they're
could also
a
be
plant.
technically undead too, right? So
Could be. We're not. Basically, the last hour and a half has taken nothing off the table.
Yep.
So 8 times 8 is 64, yeah?
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
because that's a manual thing, I've got to do that manually.
Yep.
Okay, wow. Alright, now he gets to go. Okay. This is 60 foot. Okay. Well, one of your skeletons will be outside the radius.
Oof.
What is this?
I know what it is.
Oh, it's.
I'm going to say cone of cold if I had
This,
to guess.
yeah, it's a cone of cold.
Doesn't.
Well, that
doesn't
just proves that it's not our Delwyn. then.
Yeah, Delwyn can't guess that.
No, but I mean, our Delwyn would never attack us.
No.
We did just say we chose him.
Where,
Yeah, and also, really,
well, this is a surprise round, so we haven't actually quite got that far.
I
You
wouldn't
have.
even be mad if Ardell would attack
Have we?
us.
Yeah,
Does the
I
terrain
did
not
attack
block
you.
it?
not quite.
Does he
That's
say anything?
Well, he goes as a bunch of black sap just bursts from his mouth.
Okay.
He goes, fine then. Bo
But
pulls back and then fires. But he
Well,
doesn't actually knock
failed.
an arrow to it. He just pulls back, causing a line of blue, and then fires.
second one succeed.
Nice.
So, right. 28 divided by 2. So you take half damage. It's half.
So, do I need to dodge? Sorry, I need to dodge
Sorry,
that.
you need to make a Constitution saving
Oh,
throw.
con save.
As it says in the cone of cold. That's popped
Yes,
up on
I've
there.
just seen that. So 15, and so close. So that's a fail. So I take full damage.
All the cold
Yeah.
damage. Yes.
That
Okay.
was-
Ironically, one less than what Blight rolled.
So that was Deadwin, 2 skeletons, and Zados, yeah?
Yes.
Cool.
Lulu and Dagomir just outside the range, and Sen.
And Sen.
I mean, he
To be fair,
could
probably
he could have
most
stepped
worried about
forward.
Sen.
He could have stepped forward, but
In this case, is the skeleton basically unharmed? I just need to unthaw it out and then re-raise it.
yes, the skeleton is
Good.
intact. It have 0 hit points.
Yeah.
But yes,
Ah.
so long as it doesn't take any bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Can I have a Dex save, please?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't have a range. It just goes.
It,
It,
does
it
just go.
says 60 feet.
Okay. yeah, it's
Although
definitely-
it doesn't really say it in there. But
All right, and he takes the fire damage.
Cool.
Very rude.
Okay, and now just skipping everyone. Okay. Oop. It's now Sen's turn, and I will get rid
So-
of that.
So this isn't blocking line of sight. This big.
No,
thing here.
no, that's
Okay,
that's
so-
like angle. That's like
Well-
on an angle, so you can still see past it.
You shouldn't freeze other people's property, and he fires a Melf's acid arrow at that one. Boop. And boom. 18 to hit.
That's a miss.
That's a miss.
Yep.
That's definitely not Delwyn. That would have hit Delwyn. Okay, yeah.
I am Delwyn.
You are not. Delwyn can't dodge for shit. Skeletons get him.
Actually, well, no, it does hit him. It just, slides off the giant leaf cloak that he's got.
Yes.
Natural
yeah,
armor.
Yeah. The skeletons will engage at this point as well when they can.
Mm-hmm.
It's end my turn.
Okay, Delwyn, you're up. Got another blight in you.
I don't.
1/4 level.
Yeah.
That would have made this a very short fight.
Do I? No, I'll just. Since you requested it,
Oh yeah, Moonbeam. Love
Yeah.
Moonbeam.
Oh, that'd be interesting as well if his it is a shape changer.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to hit the end turn button, or have you got anything else
I'm
to
trying to decide if I'm going to move.
do? Okay.
Is any part of this block like how far down here would I have to get for it to become blocking?
I'd say...
I'm trying to figure out if there's any cover here at all.
Let's say no. Just because it makes it easier on me, because I didn't map that out as cover.
That's fair. I'll stay where I am, and I will end it in.
Okay.
I was tempted to hide behind Mad Maggie, force her into the fight.
Yeah, but
It's all right.
would she have interpreted that as you being the one that brought her into
Yeah.
the fight? So would she team up
Yeah.
against you?
That's fair. Anyway,
Oh.
done.
Sen's Skeleton's turn.
That one is dead. That one is frozen currently.
Oh, that one's frozen. Okay.
Yep.
Ah, yes, of course. So the Fiendish Flesh Golem, just going to stand there. Now it is that Delwyn's turn. He needs to make a con save. He failed the con save. Ah!
Radiant. But he doesn't revert, I assume.
He does not revert.
Nope.
He's going to Cone of Cold again. I don't think he's got anything... I don't think he's got anything worse. Oh, no, he can't Cone of Cold again. That's okay. Ice Storm. He gets his bow and he just does the glowing blue arrow thing again and just fires it up, and then turns into an ice storm. So you get a hail of rock hard ice pounding on the ground in that circle.
So it's difficult terrain but not obscured, right?
Correct.
Cool.
Let's sake. Keep trolling dice.
Yeah, I'll need
Dex.
dex saves, as it says there,
Yeah.
from
Mhm.
everybody. So the skeleton passes, everyone else fails.
One skeleton passes, but I think the skeleton's still destroyed.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, that one that shatters the frozen skeleton.
It's a shame. Which one was that?
Okay, yes, it's both of them. Both skeletons are destroyed. Actually, all the skeletons are destroyed.
Well, the one with iron bones is probably able to put back together again.
Yeah, the other ones I can't.
There was one that was done with resin bones, wasn't there?
Yes, that's this one. The bottom one.
Oh,
That's
okay. That one, you might be able to put that one back together.
Okay.
The iron one can be put back together. The resin one, there'll be a skill check involved in order to put that back together. The one that had no reinforcement, if it's gone, then it's gone.
I'm not concentrating on anything.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think that's a holdover from last session.
Fair enough.
Like Zados, you were concentrating on the smite earlier, I believe, in last session.
Oh, yeah, but I'm not concentrating anymore. Like, I've moved it to the inactive effects.
Yeah, I've not set it up very well.
That's fine.
But Skelly is iron.
Oh no, it would have
Iron
gone
skeleton.
there. Okay, so you see
Nice
him.
guy, actually.
You see him just like vanish in another flurry of snowflakes. But then reappear and
Yeah.
Way down there.
So now it's Maggie's go.
it is. And her eyes are practically rolling into the back of her head as she goes, "Ah!"
Oh, so she's not upset. That's good.
Skelly the skeleton is down. Dagomir.
Okay. I'm going to is that still a bonus action? It is a bonus action. I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word. There. Is that cast?
That has.
Okay, so y'all regain 6 hit points each. Up to 6 creatures of my choice within range, so you 3. That is my bonus action. For my move action, I'm going to move to... is that space going to be safe for me to move through, from my experience? The one I'm measuring at the end.
Yes. Mickey has showed no hostile signs towards you.
30? Yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna just for a bit of flavour, I'm gonna pull out a javelin that has a chain attached to it, and throw the javelin at Fake Delwyn. Where's my javelin? I know we started out. It will be the same as a hand axe. I'm just gonna use a hand axe for the sake of argument.
Okay.
Is a 9 to hit,
No.
and I have extra attack now.
Oh. The chain breaks.
That's fine. I had no other way to work out how to get a mobile attack that would pull him towards me with a javelin. Yeah. That's me. That's a 7. That's
Okay.
my bonus.
Hit next turn, please.
I shall. Where is it?
Bottom of the combat tracker.
I was clicking the wrong one.
Zados. So,
To get out, that's half movement, right?
yep.
So it's going to be 20 feet to get to there.
I'm assuming that none of you 3 had a weapon that could reach Cold Delwyn.
Not at that.
That's fair.
Technically Eldritch Blast, I guess.
No, it's not. It's a weapon attack, not a spell.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to shut down to Dagomir. Do we not just let him go?
I mean, he did break all the skeletons, and I like those guys.
He's
Yeah.
trying to kill us, you understand.
Sorry, 2 seconds. I'm just looking for Oh. Sorry, I've lost my Healy things. Passive.
Also, the rubble, you can see over it, but I would say it is difficult terrain.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I see what's happened. Hold on. So, healing light. So, I'm going to cast healing light on myself for a bonus action. No. So I'll heal 4, and then. So I'm trying to look through my cats. And
They're on your desk, are they?
yeah, they're stood in front of the monitor because they love all the pictures. Did you say I'm rolling at disadvantage for Eldritch Blast if I want to try and hit him?
No?
Oh, right. I thought you said.
No, it's difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain, not obscure.
Oh, difficult terrain. Apologies in that case. 21 to hit and then 1 force damage.
You get 2 beams.
You get 2 beams now, so hit it again.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's, yeah.
So that's 1 beam then.
1 damage.
I do also heal 4.
Okay, Lulu's like, I don't think I can.
It's okay.
Fine, Lulu.
Sorry.
No, don't apologize. It's weird as fuck.
Sand's turn.
So I just step out. 5. Son of a bitch. Wait a minute. I look at undead Delwyn. Go, is this even gonna work? Shit. That's problematic. I cast fucking Flaming Sphere. Oop. Oh, not there. Bad, not there. I'm gonna move it. Not there. There. And then ram it into him. He takes 2 fire damage.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Then I'll hide. I'll hide behind Mickey. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay, Delwyn.
No, hang on. There.
So I'm guessing you run up to the moonbeam and then you just kind of like just teleport through it.
Yeah, I'm not going to walk through it. Am I around this thing enough to see him sort of
Yeah.
over this load? Okay, cool.
Yes, you can definitely see him.
It's an effect, isn't it? Grab that to there. And that's it.
Okay. That one's dead. Mickey's just...
Don't worry, buddy.
Now, Cold Delwyn has got to make another...
Con save.
I shout after him. We both know running away never solved any of our problems.
God, he would say something back, but what would he say? What's the juiciest thing I can say? Actually, no, he would go. And then Bamf. That.
Did he face that to get there?
Yep. 17 to hit.
That equals. I can't remember. which
That
one
hits
it's,
then.
Yes.
Oh, we also should he have taken damage from the flaming sphere, or is it if he ends his turn?
Yeah,
End
it's
his
the
turn.
end. It's the end, yeah.
Okay.
Where's he fucking buggered off to now? Oh, he's over there.
And yeah, he'll say he slashes at you with a wooden scimitar. And yeah, he'll say, "We've lived the same life."
Don't think that's true anymore.
We both know you came back wrong.
At least I came back.
Dag.
Whose anguish is she getting off on? Because this is kind of cool to watch. Where is he at? So this scrap is difficult terrain, but isn't
Difficult terrain.
or dangerous. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. That's gonna be disadvantage. Oh fuck. I have no idea what to use. I'm gonna cast fucking Shatter at 2nd level. Where's Shatter gone? There it is. There.
Oh no, that's just a cool effect.
Oh my god, I didn't realize I did that. Takes 10 thunder damage. How do we get that template to disappear now? Escape? No.
I got
No.
it.
Ah.
You need to select the right-angled ruler measurement controls.
Right.
And
Okay.
then if you hover over it, you can hit the delete button while hovering over it.
Sure. Then. Yeah. Then I'll shout. Oh god. Delwyn, no, that one, and I'll point at Deadwyn and say, "You got this." Bardic inspiration.
Okay.
And turn.
Zedos.
Oh fuck! I didn't move. Sorry. I'll be there if I am allowed to request that.
Okay. Am I okay to move up this thing without being hampered?
No, that's above you. That's a crane. That's the arm of a crane.
In that case, ignore that. Is that allowed, or
I'll
would
allow
you
it.
class that? Okay. Okay. And just gonna have to ping another spell at him. I feel kind of bad, but yeah.
To miss. Got a second blast though.
Ooh.
That'll hit.
8 force damage.
Okay.
Yep, done.
Lulu is not flying anymore. She's on the ground, and her ears are covering her eyes.
That is understandable.
Sen's turn.
I can see this one from where I am.
Yes.
So as a bonus action, I will move this thing to here because that's as far as I can get because I can't actually get to him because he's too far away.
Mm-hmm.
And then as a regular action, I will just shoot another acid arrow over the parapets. That's not gonna hit.
Nope.
Oh, it still hits him.
Oh,
On a
does
miss,
it?
the arrow splashes the target for half the much initial damage. So it's 8 acid. I forgot there's something weird about this. Is the only one that's like this, so 8 takes 8 acid.
And he collapses to the ground.
Did I get him? I was kind of banking that shot off the.
Looks
Yes.
good.
Okay, I've ended combat.
As he's
Hey.
dying, I whisper to him, I could bring you back, you know. But I won't.
None of us hear this.
No, none of you hear that. He just
This is
he
how-
just whispers back with his death rattle.
No.
Fuck you.
Obviously, I don't hear this, so I can't say it in character, but out of character. This is how we end up with arch nemesis people.
I could, though. I could bring him back. No.
And kill him again.
So I'm now sort of running around the corner. Okay.
How beat up does everyone look?
So I'll
Very.
use my last healing hands or healing word for 5 points of healing on our Delwyn.
Does that bring you above half?
It doesn't, but I can heal too.
I will also put a first level healing word into you. For 7. Good job.
That was unpleasant.
This may be a weird question to ask, but can I loot your corpse?
By all means.
Yeah, does he have anything on him?
Well, he has a scimitar
Yep.
made of iron bark.
Okay.
Not magical, but it's basically wood that is as hard as steel.
Yeah, sure.
That's it.
Okay.
What is currently happening to the corpse? Is it being taken over? Is it like freezing over, or are there spores consuming it, or?
No spores. The acid is just melting away at it.
You reckon there's another one?
Another one.
Well, there's no reason to think that hag would make only one of these flowers. And don't get me wrong, I think he probably had the soul, so maybe it's popped into another one.
He most certainly did.
Like, I'll turn to Darwin, I'll sort of pat him on the shoulder and say, I genuinely meant what I said earlier. I don't care if you don't have a soul. You're you.
I didn't say he didn't have a soul. I said he didn't have his soul.
Oh, who have you played flipsies with?
Does he have the soul of your sister, Maggie?
No.
The plant?
Okay.
No. He has his own soul.
Eh?
I'm just confused now.
Yeah.
That
Well,
just
you're the only one we have now, so welcome back, Darwin.
Interesting thing about weeds, isn't it? They grow in all manner of interesting places.
Oh, so you've been building a new soul for yourself since you came back? Maybe?
Oh, it's a bit of investigation, Nathan.
This was supposed to bring my sister back, but I think you accidentally took the opportunity yourself.
Oh. Not to be mercenary, but what is this body worth to you? If that's okay with you, Darwin.
What are you going to do to it?
I don't know. I'm going to sell it to her, maybe.
I think I've been more than generous. I think I should have it.
That's a question for you now, Darwin.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
I will take the bow off him and then say, "You're welcome, Tim."
But what will we get in return?
Hmm. Hmm. Do you have a question, Delwyn?
No. I'm
No?
no. I meant what I said earlier. I don't necessarily need a soul. If I have one, that's great. It's never done me any good or done me any harm.
Anyone else?
Sen is comforting Lulu. Like,
Lulu is crying and shaking a little bit.
This is the bad place.
Jason? Jason got it? That's a
That
lot
one
of
hurt.
it.
I mean,
Sorry.
we can find out where more of these plants are if there are more.
That's a question.
Ved.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's that or ask her about the map.
Or money.
So you want to know more about any more of these flowers?
Yeah. And
Very
there's going to be more
well.
of me in there.
Oh, that's a different question entirely. I'm feeling sated. I'm feeling generous in the afterglow. I don't think there are any more flowers. This was designed to be the last, just in case. So, Delwyn's soul has gone to wherever his soul was meant to go when it died.
His OG soul, isn't it?
If you go where it goes, you could meet him again. Make a new friend out of the old one. Now it's mine! And she rushes past and just grabs the body.
Well, today was a treat.
I can see you've got some stuff going on there, Maggie. I'm just gonna go over here.
Yeah. I think so.
Oh, the agony.
Sen sits down with Lulu.
And she just breaks the neck and rips off the head. Vicky, take it.
What, sorry?
Mickey.
Oh, Mickey. Sorry.
Vicky comes over, picks up the body, and they both leave with her carrying the head.
Short rest time.
sorry, Lulu.
Didn't know what to do.
I know. In cases like these, it's best to. Sometimes it is best to do nothing.
We're in hell. Sometimes there are no right choices.
Fortunately, that's true. We made the choice that the Delwyn we were with is the right one. We'll only be able to find out if that's true or not as we continue to travel together.
And it wasn't on us, it was on the Delwynts. They refused to coexist together.
They were going to end up killing each other, and then we'd be out of Delwyn, but potentially anything else. So, what was done was done.
Can I pat her on the head and say, you did good, Lulu? You did good.
Okay, on that note, I need to pee.
Okay. Ooh. I'll go get a drink quick, actually.
And so much secret note passing this game. I love it.
Right, I'm gonna get a drink as well.
Sure. I should get a drink as well, actually.
Yeah, so
Very warm.
Back.
Welcome back, good sir.
Thank you.
Does it look like we're heading in for a short rest?
I think that was the consensus, but
Okay.
wait till Brad gets back to
Yeah,
the
sure.
check.
I know what I want to do in the short rest, if that helps.
I hope that was an interesting experience.
That was genuinely one of the most fun scenes of Hellriders for me. Seriously, that was really cool.
What, the double Delwyn?
See, I kept wondering, is that if we killed dead Delwyn, would Rich take over Blue Delwyn? But
Yeah, I mean, there is that.
now we'll never know, but...
How awkward would that be, though?
We had to kill one of them, basically. We all knew it was coming. It was just getting the in-character justification to do it.
That one was always gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Whereas, because
when?
I'm not actually Delwyn myself, I didn't know if you guys were going to follow through with killing him. So I was trying to take a lot of my cues off Rich there for attitude towards this situation.
Like, had we gone off and had a little chat about it, we could have done that. But at some point, Dalwell would have acted.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It wasn't going to happen now. We'd all gone to sleep. and then stabby in the night.
Yeah, that's all I go.
Maggie guaranteed your safety in there.
Yeah.
No. I
red
mean,
caps.
our Delwyn would have stabbed the other Delwyn.
Oh right.
Oh no, 100%. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant as well.
I did actually have an idea of this alternative Delwyn joining Maggie's crew, and you might occasionally just or him striking out solo.
Like,
And so you might have occasionally, he might have stolen one of the war machines and just gone for a joyride.
I mean, that's kind of what we were angling for, but it was like, no, they're gonna fight. We could see it. they're sizing each other up, trying to figure out what spell to fire first, and
Yeah, he didn't have anywhere near as much magic as Delwyn.
And yet he had a 5th level cone of cold.
Yeah.
Fair.
only one. No.
Well, anyways.
But if he'd have actually been like a good Delwyn, neither of them are good. He wouldn't have aimed the cone of cold at us, or dropped shit on us.
Well, I mean, he kind of had to hit you guys.
He would. Like if you'd both sided with fake Darwin, like I would have just that'd have been it, right? Darwin as a character absolutely would. As soon as he knew that you were against him, he would absolutely do it.
Yeah, I guess so.
With prejudice.
Also, he really didn't want to hit this weird hag that was creeping him out.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
I've designed a note to hold up
or
whenever,
her minion that got brought with that. That was basically her mount.
Or any of
to
the
hold
red
up
caps.
whenever Mad Maggie is speaking. Are we going to do a short rest?
I would like to.
Yeah,
I would
maybe.
like to do a long rest, but
We just finished one of them.
I'm sure we'll be able to rest up either in or after the dream sequence.
So you can have yourselves a short rest.
Cool.
Joe, you said you were doing something.
Yes, I'm going to send a sending to Rhea. I'm typing it in to chat because I can count the words that way.
Sure thing. Anyone else doing anything in your short rest, or are you just chilling?
I'm just chilling and I guess keeping one eye open to make sure there's no more plant Delwins.
Well, you notice that as time goes on, the flower is slowly turning grey, and by the end of the hour's short rest, it's actually started to turn to ash.
That feature. There it is. Only feature that is a roundup arcane recovery. So we rest. Then, when we are done resting, to dreaming then? Or do you want to cancel this, Lulu? You seem you are traumatized slightly.
me?
No,
Oh.
Sorry, do you ask Lulu or Delwyn?
Lulu.
Okay, yeah, Lulu goes, no, this is... I think this is something that we need to do, so we can do it.
We'll be with you, kinda.
I appreciate that. Thank you. You're my friend. And she will wrap Sen in a big, eerie hug. Woof.
There you go, Rem.
Aha, lovely. A quick pause, guys, while I look at Dagomir's.
Sending.
Mm-hmm.
I also collect my 2 skeletons that are...
How easy is it to put them back together, Sen?
The iron one is stable. The resin one, have to see how bad the damage is.
Yes, over the course of a long rest,
Yeah.
Actually, no. No, yeah, a long rest.
Yeah, one
That'll
of them
probably
is-
be intelligence plus proficiency bonus for using the tools to.
Okay, so Arcana basically. This one.
Yeah,
Shame.
Will I be able to bardically inspire that when time comes?
yeah. Don't see why not.
Sure. I'll save one.
Yeah. He'll collect the bones, put them in his cloak, and then the one that's left, your barrel skeleton, he'll bury the last of the skeleton, like the bits, basically. It's too far gone to destroy. Just bury it in the ground.
If you had the chance to bring plant sort of blue Delwyn back as a skeleton, would you have done it?
I have already asked Delwyn this before when we ran into the clothes of the forest. I think it would unnerve him.
Yeah,
It's the
I get
kind
the-
of, you know.
I get the impression that it's a bit of an affront.
I mean, these things aren't humanoids, are they? The red caps.
Yeah, they're not
Fae.
humanoids. They're Fae.
Yeah, that's fine. Can't do it to them.
So dream sequence happening over.
Yeah, back in the center. Sorry, Raya would probably actually write this down, get it out before.
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I forgot you were doing the message.
If you want to just leave it in, like, for the official.
Oops.
Oh no, there we go.
No, that's not it. I pressed the wrong button.
Sorry, I just so that's a reference to. Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Fun fact: they met a plane traveling artificer.
Hey, is that the message?
No, there's $25. There you go.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so partway through the short rest, Dag will go, huh, neat. Apparently they've been setting up some kind of technology in the cathedral. They've been turning holy water into mist. Cool.
Okay.
Lulu,
Hmm.
I spoke to Rhea. She said to say that you are wonderful. And she keeps you in her heart, and you have great friends.
Thank you.
It's okay. I know for a creature such as you of pure goodness and pure law, when things are not black and white, it can be difficult, especially when you are around so many people who live in shades of grey. But don't lose sight of who you are.
Thank you.
Right. Ready to do this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Steady as I'll ever be.
Marvelous! Marvelous. Very well. Sit around the cauldron. Nope, sorry, she doesn't make you sit around the cauldron. Now, hold a moment, and she creates a circle on the ground. We're filled with runes that glow with a orange light and smell faintly of rotten eggs.
Check it out.
And then arranges several comfortable black cushions at the centre of the circle. Now, young Lulu, exquisite morsel that you are, rest thyself upon the pillows at the centre.
Be right here, Lulu.
We are with you.
Okay.
She then places 2 skulls on the circle. There, my sisters. I'm sure you won't mind me picking your brains. Now, all of you, sit down in a circle around little Lulu and link hands.
Yep.
I'm not even looking at Foundry at the moment because I've got the script in
That's
front of me. Now, empty your minds and focus on Lulu. Make her your focus. Align your thoughts with each other. And you can feel your minds expanding slightly, reaching out and touching the minds of the others in your circle. You are under the effects of a telepathic bond. Now keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. This will all be over in a few short moments. And then she starts chanting.
Not the worst guided meditation leader I've ever had.
And it lasts 10 minutes. You can kind of, as she's chanting, feel like your skin is trying to crawl away from her.
Always a good sign.
You can feel that there is another mind in the telepathic bond as well.
As?
Lulu's.
Oh, okay.
And then another mind in the telepathic bond as well. That's
Fake
hers.
Delwyn.
You feel that she, however, she's not like fully diving into the circle with you guys. Dagamir in particular senses that she's holding back.
Yeah. Because I've had
It
the
seems
full
like
role.
she is more trying to take the role of director in this little scene rather than participant, rather than actor. So, with the over the course of the 10 minutes, you feel the bond between all of you getting stronger. You feel yourself become acclimatized to Maggie's presence as well, so it no longer feels like your skin is trying to crawl away. Although with your eyes closed, it's possible that your skin has crawled away and you just don't know it. and a tingling sensation sweeps over your bodies. It's the exposed nerve endings being brushed by the air. I kid. With your eyes closed, you sense a brilliant flash of light, and then darkness. And the tingling sensation sweeps over you again and again as a pulse of vibrant rainbows appear in your minds.
Oh,
Be Lulu.
I'm excited.
As the rich, radiant light of 100 dancing rainbows slowly dissolves, warm sunlight fills the area. Within that space, Lulu flies lazily in a lush meadow at the shoulder of a beautiful blindfolded angel. As the pair strolls through the tall green grass, the voice of the hag fills your mind. Push through this vision. It only represents what Lulu wishes was true.
Should I be able to
We
see
need
anything?
to see more.
quick question. From here, can
Are
I
you all
see
blind in this?
No.
Yeah.
I can see.
I can see.
I have nothing. Hey. Oh.
Oh. I
Oh.
can see even
Oh.
more.
This,
Is there a direction we need to go?
I assume we need to speak to Lulu to get her to move forward.
Yeah.
We're telepathically linked to her?
Mm-hmm.
Just before we speak to it, can we see a village from here in the distance?
It's funny you should say that. Yes.
Oh no. I have a very bad feeling about this.
Why?
Yes, indeed.
I've been here before.
I look around. Really, I find that hard to believe.
Yeah.
Don't seem the type.
The,
The creature type.
Now
There
who's
are-
fucking burying the lead?
Oh,
Better
That-
than burying the Delwyn.
there are a lot less rainbows and a lot more fire.
so you're saying this place is a fake?
Or at a different time.
When did you see it?
Well, do you remember when Sen went down the wrong path and experimented with those drugs?
Yes.
Yes. Well,
You had
as
a
mu-
bad trip here, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Right.
I just think it's odd that I am seeing this for the second time.
Okay,
Right.
that's fine. Lulu, can you hear us?
We need to see the truth, Lulu.
Mm,
Maybe this is a memory.
I don't think so. I think, as Maggie said, I think this is an idealized version of a memory.
focus.
You
We're
can do
trying.
it, little one.
So, if you focus,
Yep.
if you need to try and you need to will yourself deeper.
Okay,
You need to go
I can manage that.
I'll
Like
need
not-
I'll need intelligence saving throws from everybody, please.
Oh, you guys are fucked.
Hey, I'm slightly above average in intelligence. Oh no, wait, I'm average.
The only time this ever comes up.
How long did that bardic inspiration last for?
That's
not
gone.
a short. 10 minutes.
Well,
So send
pushes,
basically.
Sen pushes, but gently. He's not trying to hurt.
I do not own any tokens of vision in this scene, apparently.
really? Oh,
Yep.
that's right.
Yeah.
No one, because I don't know who's going to get through every time.
Oh.
However, enough people passed to make it through. So,
can Sen kind of guide people through, I guess.
What was the DC?
10.
So with a
That's
plus
her-
0 modifier and a 10 on the die. Jesus.
Oh,
Ooh, what are
Oh.
these? Are they devils?
A flame-encircled battlefield appears on a barren hellscape. At the centre of the circle, Lulu and the angel lie unconscious and prone, horribly injured. You see yourselves standing in defence of Lulu and the angel, facing outward as 6 small spine-covered devils creep closer. In the distance, a formation of battered and retreating human warriors disappears through a portal. The devils! The hag's voice hisses. You must defeat those devils.
Alright then.
Oh, okay.
I am do.
Can do that. Can you delete one of the sets?
You're right, oops, I've just moved everyone one space to the left.
Why is that Sen blue?
So now we have Senwin.
Why am I rolling every single time? Okay, cool, whatever.
Terrible.
I'm getting a bit annoyed at your rolls, Sen.
It's every initiative so far has been a natural 20.
There we go.
Sen, you're up.
So let's see. Well, if we must, wait, which one is it? I guess I'll just boom. Let's not kill people. Are there? I guess there are more spine down. There we go. That'll do. I'm hitting all the
Nice.
ones I can potentially see.
Oh, can you not see them all?
I can't see them all though.
Oh,
Oh, you were so
that's
close.
so close as well.
Yeah.
If I could see, I can move it back one more. Is it actually like very bright here? Like, should I be able to see more?
It
like
is, yes. I must have. When I had to do like a bunch of maps all at once, so unrestricted vision range. There you go.
Hey.
Yeah,
Lava.
'cause then I could just do that and then get all of them. So a small bead of like green acid flies from Sen's fingertip and just explodes in acid.
A drop of giant slug bile. What a great material component.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing unrestricted vision range for all the upcoming maps real quick. Okay.
They make dexterity saving throws.
Nice and easy in Foundry. I just go boop.
That's 4 failures and 2 successes. The successes take half of the initial damage and no damage at the end of the next turn, and the rest of them take the full damage and the 14 as well.
So you say 4 of them failed, yeah?
Yep. The first one and the last 3. .4 damage and then 14 damage at the end of their turn. Cool.
Nice.
Oh, the rest it's up to you, boys. It's just like puddles of acid left of some of them.
Does that acid puddle remain there?
No,
Or is
it goes
that...
away.
okay.
Goes away. It's like a burst of it, like
Seeps into the ground.
Yep. Okay. It's my turn done.
Okay.
Oh, I need to click the button.
Okay, the dream ends.
What?
Sorry, everything fades to black again.
Ah,
Okay.
Okay.
Because we
Um,
killed enough of them? Or...
that was confusing.
Is this... Do we need to take another
Hang on,
intelligence? If we want
No,
vision? Or...
Brad, don't bother dropping Sen in,
Okay.
because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to
Ah,
copy and paste from the surviving.
How many times can you do that? I like when you do that.
A landscape filled
Once.
with thick black smoke and the smells of death and decay expands to encompass everything. The small devils that survived the previous dream kneel before you. Masters, please, spare us, and we shall serve.
that's
Is Lulu or the angel anywhere around?
No. So he's going to end the combat.
you promise by the laws set forth by Mechanicus that you will serve us faithfully and not try to stab us in the back.
And for no price other than to spare you.
Yes.
Very well.
Works for me.
Many thanks. And they take to the sky and fly away.
I wonder if that's going to bite us in the ass later.
Almost certainly.
Well, I mean, this is just... We're recalling memories at this stage, are we not?
I don't know.
I think this is
Oh.
So, you're wandering a vast, barren landscape of utter devastation. Black sludge rises rapidly out of the ground, enveloping your feet and gripping you tightly, overwhelming you with a horrible sense of loss, and it starts creeping higher. Don't let the sludge consume you, says Mad Maggie's disembodied voice. You must push through her defences. She must look. So for this, I'm going to need you guys to all be rolling some initiative for me.
Okay.
okay. Oh, there you go. See, happy Ryan. It's still a 2 in there.
It's better. It's better.
Sure.
Okay, so every single one of you is currently restrained,
Okay.
and on each of your turns, I'm going to be asking for either an athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay.
Nice.
I am. Did I pass?
Barely.
Okay. So,
So now we need. Oh, hang on. So that was. Yeah, Zados up first. You're done.
oh, okay.
Delwyn. Delwyn has also passed.
Can I bardically inspire myself before I go? No, I can't bardically inspire myself. Can I guidance myself?
Nope.
Okay. I should, in theory, be okay at this. 15.
You have passed. Sen, you get a roll with advantage.
Oh, cool. That's good.
Because spined devils swoop down from the sky and they grab onto your hands and start trying to help lift you out.
Hey!
Very good. Thank you, boys.
Master. Okay, so because none of you failed, none of you are taking the massive psychic damage.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my! Is that like the despair?
For
of
this
a
round,
celestial?
anyway.
Well, that's good.
So could you end your turn, please, Sen?
Apologies.
Zados, another one. As you are ripping yourself free of the sludge. Strength or athletics or acrobatics check, please.
Solid.
Very nice.
Uh,
Odd.
Very
I
good.
assume there's nothing else that we can do. It's just
No, that's it. Although you have now risen up into the air, shaking off the sense of horrible loss. Ooh. Delwyn.
I don't like that ball.
20 points of psychic damage.
Ooh. This music is very cheery.
Yes. Dagamir. Athletics or acrobatics?
20.
You managed to also rise out of the sludge and are now floating in the air.
Can I Bardic Inspire anyone else?
No.
Fair enough.
Sen
advantage?
still have advantage because these devils are still pulling you up.
Oh no.
17
Okay.
points of psychic damage.
I'm not unconscious.
Okay.
Okay.
Two things.
End your turn, please, Sen. Zados,
Yeah.
you may now actually try and help.
Yes. So, I'll be trying to help Delwyn because he's right next to me. These big, I'm going to assume corpse piles.
Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to see
Oh, I
anything.
didn't think we could see anything.
Were we not supposed to see stuff?
No. Is that only?
I've put unrestricted vision range on this.
I assumed you were in the sludge and couldn't see
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, I was going with that. It was very atmospheric.
Yeah.
You are in the sludge. There is sludge. You should be able to see everything.
Yeah, I definitely don't.
Did
I don't.
nothing.
Activate cannot.
Yeah.
You're on the right page. You've all got vision.
I mean, does it matter that we can't see?
No.
Yeah,
Is it-
I don't think it does.
No,
no,
only
no,
a
this is-
flavor thing.
All of these maps are just flavor things. Yes.
Fair.
But because of the despair and the sense of loss, are the corpses? Do they bear any sort of insignia or armor? Do they look like Hell Riders, for example?
You think that? Okay, you can either inspect the bodies or help Delwyn.
Oh, I'm helping Delwyn.
In that case, what you get is just the bodies wear a variety of different clothes.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Because if he gets out, then he can inspect the bodies or help Sen. What do you want me to roll to help?
Nothing. You just take the help action to fly down and grasp him by the hand, and he'll have advantage on his roll to get out.
Okay. Cool.
Excuse me. Delwyn, athletics or acrobatics, please. With advantage because of the assistance you're getting.
But can I use my session inspiration point to get Delwyn to re-roll? Because I don't want him to take additional psychic damage.
Very well.
Okay, well, I did what I could.
Yeah.
You tried. The thing to learn here is never try.
Oh,
26 points of psychic damage.
Bye.
Oh, he's unconscious. Jesus.
Jesus.
And Delwyn's dream self is completely submerged in the sludge and lost.
Oh, okay.
oh.
It might still be okay. Okay.
It's awful because we got rid of despair.
End your turn, please, Delwyn.
Oh, sorry.
Is it only? Am I free of the?
You are,
sludge?
you are free of the sludge and flying above. You're basically a flying lizard now.
Is the only? I mean, one day, man. One day. Is the only action I can take to help Sen, or can I do anything?
You could try and look at the bodies if you want.
I meant, like, do I have a bonus action?
Nope, the only thing you can do is help.
Then I will Superman, super lizard man my way down to Sen and try and yank him up.
Okay, so end your turn, please.
There's the button.
Sen.
can do it.
If I can roll higher than a 4, sure.
Yay!
Hey.
Zen is pulled free. And
My 2 little imps. Thank you, everyone. Where's... Oh.
I do not own a token with vision in this scene.
oh damn it! I
see.
forgot to grab them again.
Sorry.
This one I can see. I can see... I of course I do, because I own Lulu.
Huh.
It's like, why can't I see this thing?
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Oh, that's cribbly. What is that? A
This is-
telescope
Yeah. And a magic carpet.
and a beam of
Okay.
light.
Lulu rests on a black cushion at the centre of an inky void. She is unconscious and alone, a beam of brilliant white light shining down upon her. Next to Lulu, a large, gleaming brass spyglass rests atop an ornately carved tripod. Lulu awakens and looks peacefully around her. Oh, my friends. She can see the 3 of you. Sorry, Delwyn. She can see the 3 of you standing around her. And then she spies the spyglass and approaches it, presses one eye against the eyepiece. She then steps back suddenly, eyes wide, mouth open, her face alight with excitement. She cries out, "The sword! The sword! I know where it is!"
Oh yes.
I rush over to
can I
the
have a look through
spyglass,
the
yeah.
telescope?
You can indeed. And you see the Bleeding Citadel.
Oh, good.
Have I mentioned the Bleeding Citadel before?
No.
No, it's definitely new.
Ooh, let's see if I can find the image that you see. I mean, it would help if I was looking in the right thing. There and there. Oh, that's annoying. It hasn't pulled through all of the images. Alright, 2 seconds then. Okay, I'm posting it to the Discord chat.
Oh,
Nice.
that's bad.
It appears to be a heavenly fortress
Are those chains?
with some chains attached. Yes.
Does it look like
Wait,
Are
is that
are they the
place,
same? Sorry.
yeah. Go on. No, you go. You go.
Are they the same sort of chains that are currently pulling down that city that we're here to save that I've completely forgotten the name of?
No, you totally remember the name Elturel, right?
Elturel, yes. Do they look of similar design?
Similar, but possibly not exactly the same.
What is the red stuff?
However, the red stuff is the more pressing thing than the chains. It seems like hell itself is growing up around it as a pulsing, oozing scab.
that is very terrible.
That's problematic.
So, did you say was it a heavenly fortress?
Yeah, it seems to be some kind of... The architecture does not seem very infernal.
Oh, I know why.
So, does it look like? I mean, from the picture, the building looks intact, but just to double check, it doesn't look like it's sort of crumbling or has been sort of besieged by direct attack.
No, but as you watch, you know, you're watching and you think it's hard to tell because it seems like it might be happening very slowly. But oh fuck! I opened everything. You think you see the scab creeping slowly up even more to consume the citadel.
Fucking gross. Cool.
Also, as you look at it, you get a sense of overwhelming power.
Can we infer the nature of it, whether it be infernal or angelic? Or celestial?
It's a power that scares you.
Okay.
Could be either.
Could be either. It's something that you feel that you shouldn't be too eager to rush there. You get you get a feeling deep down in your bones, that this place is beyond you.
For now.
For now.
Okay.
I mean, you could feel that your bones are lying to you. You could choose to interpret this as your bones lying to you, and it's just a defense mechanism of the whole thing. But it does. That's the feeling you get, that this is more than you can handle.
It's difficult. I appreciate it could be difficult to tell, but does it look like this was built in place, or does it look like it got moved from somewhere else? So
You would have you. Unfortunately, I don't think there is any way of you knowing that one way
yeah,
or the
no,
other.
that's fine. It was more if we could see enough of the ground or something like that. But
Oh,
that's
you cannot see the lower layers of this thing at all.
cool.
As the image is there, the scab is growing up and over, and it seems like it's almost.
So the inference we take from it is the city actually reaches all the way down to the ground, but most of it is covered by these reaching scabs.
Mm-hmm.
Just for context, based on the upper layers of what we can see, just the upper layers, how many people does it look like it could comfortably support? Because
Is it the size of the cathedral in Elturel or the size of Elturel?
and again, if there's no reference markers or anything like that, then that's also fine.
I'm
Just-
going to say there are no reference markers because I don't have the answer to hand.
Okay, that's fine.
So let's see.
It is massive. The scab itself is massive. Let's see.
How, while you're looking that up, does anyone else know how many Hellwriters originally entered with Zariel?
It seems as though the Hell Riders abandoned Zariel.
I think that's what we saw.
Yeah, but when they originally went in,
Okay, it's like 300 feet tall at
Damn.
minimum.
Okay. That's real big.
And the lower layers of the scab you can see are dried and hardened, but the stuff at the top looks a little bit more gooey and fresh.
yeah, it can't, for want of a better word, a blood tree.
H is for Hellrider. Look, there they go, into the portal.
Do we know anything? Has this sort of thing ever been chronicled before, or no?
No.
Lulu, you know where this place is.
Yes.
And that is,
Say that again.
and what is there?
The sword. The sword. I know where it is. It's there. That's where the sword is.
Okay. No.
What is it? Was Zariel's sword?
Yes.
The one that may be able to restore her.
So we'll need to go there sooner or later.
Yes, but I do not have a good feeling about it. I think it would lead to certain death at the moment.
No.
Have you been inside the citadel before, Lily?
Maybe. It's familiar. Something happened there.
A betrayal, perhaps?
Where the Hell Riders abandoned Zariel.
No, I think the Citadel was after that. No, sorry, things are still a little bit hazy. As she says that, you see the inky blackness around this this thing just pulse.
Yes, it's all right, Lulu. No, don't worry. We have come far now. We have a destination. We have hope.
Is there anything else that we can help guide you towards?
Can I cast heroism on Lulu?
No.
Okay, fair.
Save her.
It's
And
the
then,
goal.
then the dream ends.
Ah!
5.
Is Delwyn alive?
You all wake up. Delwyn is alive.
Hey.
He's got a nosebleed.
Ish. Ah.
And he is unconscious.
Oh.
Bleeding out or stable?
Stable.
That's fine.
Mad Maggie is also lying on the ground with a smile on her face and contentedly sighs. Such exquisite suffering, such pure agony. It was a marvel. You've done well, my pets.
Not your pet.
Definitely not.
I think you deserve a reward.
Oh, yes?
You've helped me achieve something I could not have achieved on my own. And you have helped my little followers. Let it not be said that Mad Maggie does not show gratitude to those who aid her. Mad Maggie, the warlord of Avernus, gifts unto you a war machine for traversal down here.
Be very useful.
Barnabas, your voice annoys me less now. I have
Is she
these
full of-
ones to thank for that. Mm-hmm. Then I shall grant you a second war machine. A smaller one. Mickey, you're no longer limping, is that correct? Stomp, stomp. Then I shall also tell you where to find Bell.
Bell?
He used to rule Avernus before Zariel's fall. He plots against her. Might be a useful ally. Yes. I'm sending tribute to him soon. It would be a shame if there were people who followed the train. Out of character, remind me, did you do any other? Oh no, you did the flower.
Power and the fixing the gear for Chucker and Clonk.
Well, that was kind of the war machine.
Okay, cool.
Because she would have given you the war machine anyway.
Yeah.
Because of this, but now it actually works.
Here, have this broken down Ford Fiesta.
Ah, yes. Chucker, Clonk. Make sure that they have fuel. And they hand over 3 soul coins.
Oh no.
That's
Cool.
concerning. Kind of saw that coming, but
Yes. Oh well. We'll start with the angry one.
they're the bad souls.
Watch out for the other warlords.
Who are the other warlords?
Yeah. Bitter Breath, Feanor, Princeps Kovic, Ragadraga. These are just some of the warlords. But you may encounter Smiler the Defiler. He may assist you. Maybe. Maybe.
A question.
Hmm.
You know of anyone in this realm called Chunk?
Chunk. No.
Okay.
Perhaps you should ask Mahadi. Everyone passes through Mahadi's eventually.
I'm getting that feeling.
Wherever it is. And finally, Barnabas, take Mickey to ensure that they have food.
It's weird.
Hot waker. Let's just go.
Yes, let's get down when we get the hell out of here.
Are we going to want to rest up before we leave?
Yes.
I'd say yes, because this could be our final safe haven for a little while.
That's what I was thinking.
Safe with a lot of quotation marks.
Where does Mickey take us?
Mickey just takes you into one of the tents and hands over 2 weeks' worth of rations per character.
Sweet. Right, what's the
Yeah, you didn't quite do everything, so you don't get quite everything.
what did Chucker and Clonk show us to?
They show you to a war machine. Oh, I moved back to the title rather than Fort Knucklebone.
Hey.
A demon grinder.
Just demon grinder.
I'm just about to post the link for you in Discord.
Very nice. Chomper.
Gargantuan vehicle.
£12,000.
They also wheel across. Oh, that's cool, but no, not one of those. A Devil's Ride.
Or motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it might be.
Cool.
Wow, it's a fucking big motorcycle.
Yeah. Sort of half motorcycle, half sort of ATV kind of size. Now there is a question. Can the Devil's Ride be loaded onto the Demon Grinder as a cargo? If we don't want to waste fueling both of them.
Well, its creature capacity is 8 medium creatures. Oh no, never mind. Ignore me. I was going to say something.
Unfortunately, no, I don't think so.
Okay. That's fair. It seems an odd shape.
There are also extra rules for modding these, but
I'm listening.
you can attach extra things to them, like
Because a wrecking ball isn't enough. Sure.
no, one of them is okay. There we go. Appendix B.
Attach an appendix.
Weapon stations. Each of an Infernal War Machine's weapons takes up a station on the vehicle. One weapon can be replaced with another, provided the crew requirement needed to operate the replacement weapon is the same. I'll say that Barnabas talks you through the operation of these things. So the engine is at the heart of every Infernal War Machine. Sorry, the engine at the heart of every Infernal War Machine has a furnace fueled by soul coins. Among the vehicle's helm controls, a narrow slot into which soul coins can be fed. Soul coins placed into this slot tumble into the furnace, which is 2 size categories smaller than the vehicle containing it. It powers a war machine for a duration determined by how many charges the soul coin has when it's consumed. 1 charge is 24 hours, 2 charges is 48, 3 charges 72. I'll probably count it by long rests.
Sure. But essentially 1 quote-unquote day per charge.
Mm-hmm. Also, yes, if you manage to obtain any demon ichor, pouring a flask of it into the furnace increases the vehicle's speed by about a good 30 feet per second. Sorry, 30 feet per round for 1 minute, or however much he says that.
Is that mutagenic crap we were all standing in?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Very bad for the carbon emissions, I am sure.
Oh yes, undoubtedly. I've got mishaps tables. I've got vehicle exhaustion tables. I've got repair tables, crashing, falling. Here we are, variations. Now, you've just got the basic ones here, but we can also you can also get fitted acidic bile sprayers, flamethrowers, something called an infernal screamer, which has a hand crank that you cause this.
Well, like an air raid siren.
Yeah. I believe it's a torso made of wax that you crank and it screams at your target, which hurts them in the brain. And finally, a Styx sprayer, which fires water from the river Styx.
That was a bad time. Especially if you're firing it forwards and the vehicle is going fast.
You can also get armor upgrades, but they just they do what you'd expect. I've even heard tell of someone who was able to craft magical gadgets to help with them, to attach to these devices, but that is something beyond Maggie's ken. Beyond the work of Chucker and Clonk, even. But there is someone out there who is even better at working with these devices than us.
Going to be in them for a while and use them as the way they are intended, then we should try and find them.
I know not where he is at the moment, but you'll know him when you find him. He's a large fish of a man.
Large fish. Very well.
Yes, his own war machine is got a very large bowl of water as its helm.
Ah,
It's one of the Xanathar's fish that went to hell.
how do you end up in hell for being a fish?
It's a really bad fish. Okay. So, where are we going? To find this bell.
Yes.
It's the most promising lead we have, I think.
Yes, perhaps he will be inclined to help us unseat Saria.
Maybe. I don't know. Better the devil you know.
So at this point, the adventure really does become open world. I'm going to say that you have the location of the Bleeding Citadel. You can go there at any time.
That seems like a bad plan.
That might be a bad plan.
Okay.
However,
There's some cool stuff to see.
I can show you the hells. Shining. Ah!
This, they seem like sources of magic and power.
Bell's Forge is
Bell's
there.
Forge.
Okay.
So yeah, at this point you can go anywhere you want and do whatever you want. Bell's Forge is a good place to go if you want some direction. If you want an ally or a potential ally. Admittedly, you're in the Hells. You could probably figure that you'd probably have to buy his assistance.
Yes, it might cost us something very valuable.
Where is Fort Knucklebone on this map?
It's not.
Right.
Because it didn't exist when this map was made.
Oh.
Or just the cartographer never made it there.
Was never aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon.
It's okay.
I reckon either the glowing thing, it seems like a source of magical energy of some kind. Perhaps we could utilize it, or the giant sword. Either of those two things are.
I like swords.
They're unusual in the Hells, and thus they might contain some kind of secrets or power for us to use.
We only have a limited amount of fuel.
Yes, there is that concern.
How many soul coins do we have now? 4?
5, I think. Although I may have expended one of the charges.
It's okay.
Fine.
How long will it take us to get to each of these places, Ryan?
Yeah, we don't know because the hellscape isn't exactly static. Things move, change, shift. Yeah.
Will the infernal war machines mean we don't have to make con saves against exhaustion? Yeah. Okay.
They make travel a lot easier.
In that case, I think we should leave the motorcycle here.
I agree.
Spending the extra soul coins.
It is double to take that with us, as cool as it is.
Yes. Might we trade some more soul coins for the motorcycle?
Oh, I'm afraid that's probably not going to be doable. I can, however, we can hold on to it for you. Keep it in reserve.
That would be fine then. Cannot trade
Anything you would trade for more?
No, I'm afraid soul coins are quite a valuable commodity. It's uncharacteristically generous of Mad Maggie to part with 3 whole coins. You must have really pleased her.
Yeah, I don't want to think about that too hard.
Yes, I. Why did you phrase it that way?
I've never seen her so content.
Can we stop this conversation, please?
Might almost describe it as an afterglow.
Just please stop.
You know, as a lizard, I am physically incapable of vomiting, but you almost succeeded in making me.
He's physically incapable of all. He's just a head. I'm capable of vomiting, but when I vomit acid.
Yes,
So
it's very good.
Let's not do that.
So, we want to take the demon grinder as is, or do we want to try and change it up at all?
I think flamethrowers are a bad idea in here.
Acid bile sprayer seems kind of your thing, though.
It does, but I am quite fond of the other things that are already on there. I think leaving it as is until we find the other engineer might be a wise move.
Yeah.
Agree. Okay. Can we see any of these things on the horizon?
Can
I try and climb up the... Oh, I assumed we got you up.
Oh, yeah. Rich can get woken up by. I'll just say as a gimme. Rich
healing
can
word or
wake
something
up.
to get him up.
Yeah. Sorry, Rich. Totally blanked on that.
Oh, I thought he just had a nosebleed, to be honest.
No, it was also
Yeah.
unconscious but stable.
Ah.
Hello, Loki.
Yeah, I'll take off a healing word.
Yeah. Sorry, Rich.
Right.
Perhaps it is time for a long rest. Is there
Yes.
that nosebleed does not look good.
Can I quickly try climbing up to the top of the crane?
Mm-hmm.
See if I can get a high vantage point with anything.
Sure.
You doing athletics or something?
Yes, please.
Where has Foundry gone? Oh, it's there. That's not very good. 15.
15 is enough.
And perception.
Yes.
I will hang off the top, cast guidance on myself once again. $18.
It's difficult to see. You think in the distance you might be able to see the river Styx.
Okay.
But it's strange. You look at the direction that you came from, and you can't see Elturel from here, despite the fact that you should be able to. You can't. You also can't see that big blood war fight that was going on that you had to fly over.
Right. Barnabas,
Yes.
how do you navigate here?
With great difficulty. The landscape tends to change.
Right.
However, if you know the location and you focus on it, then you can, by willpower, mostly overcome the strange terrain.
Hey.
Did I see that you were fawning over a map earlier, by any chance?
Yes.
That's rare treasure.
Want to explain any of these things to us?
I'm afraid I've not been to many of the places that are out there, and yeah, even when there are, I normally stay with the car.
So we are on our own.
But you can use the map to try and find some of these locations. Just focus on that location.
It's doable.
Okay. So we'll long rest and then take the car out towards, were we thinking the giant sword?
That seems a place of power, one where we could potentially gain something from. And there is the cool glowy thing as well. They both seem... The cool glowy thing seems particularly interesting. It looks like... Is that what I think? Like, it kind of looks like a demon is trying, or devil is trying to get to it, and is just not able to.
What are you looking at?
Like,
Glowy
right,
thing.
Oh,
right
there.
there.
Yes.
Well,
Then-
should we check that out first then? Because it all looks a little bit angelic, I guess,
Yeah,
which is a
something
weird thing
that-
to see.
Hmm.
Okay. So, yeah, so cool glowy thing and then possibly sword, but let's see how we feel after our long rest / in real
Agreed.
life. Yeah,
Agreed.
after in next week.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Cool.
In that case, I will end this session there.
We get our long rest before you end the
Sorry.
session?
Yes. You get your long rest.
Sweet.
Okay. Just checking.
And yes, we'll end the session there, and I'll start. I'll start prepping the cool glowy thing. Go here encounter.